About a quarter mile up from where Butler Wash joins the San Juan River. And this is a ruin in this alcove. And they're pretty remarkably constructed because right now, in the heat of summer, you can see that the sun doesn't hit the structure. But in the winter, when the elevation of the sun is lower, it shines in and warms the place. Brilliant idea. The dark streaks you see on the rocks are from water seeps. There's one right here. And notice what's just below it. A little collection pool from which the ancients chipped out of the rock, from which the ancients could ladle water. This is an easily defensible site. Bad people got across a lot of open ground. They moved into the cliffs relatively late. Sharpening spot. Sharpening spot. No, that's probably a metate to grind corn. And somewhere, unless somebody took it, would be a stone that exactly matches that. But that's a grinding stone to grind corn. This is one of the structures. Again, they didn't always look like this with rocks. They were plastered inside. And the inside of the walls, I suspect, were as nice as sheetrock when they were fresh. You can see more of the plaster on the walls there. But I expect there were more structures here. You can see that well-informed or well-intentioned but uninformed people have placed rocks up on top of these, which they shouldn't. They don't belong here. Here's shards of pottery, probably a 800-year-old corn cob, and maybe stones that were fractured by human activity. I don't see any black on the roof, but I do see black on that stone, which tells me that there was probably a fire in this one. But I do enjoy coming out here and finding these things. And the little surprises like the metate site and the ladle for the water are just tells you how they lived. This was not. This was probably done on purpose too. I don't know what for. But there was not a sudden drought. These people were always hanging on by the skin of their teeth. And then in the late 1100s, early 1200s, when they went through a long dry stint, is when most of them left, moved down, formed the pueblos along the Rio Grande.